Once again, Meghan destroyed a friendship that Harry once treasured. It's time for her to stop. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you love me, don't forget to support the channel by leaving a like, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. I believe we all know how Meghan destroyed Harry's life. So much so that he had to cry out for help and say that he was trapped in Meghan. Look who's next to Harry now. No family, no friends, unclear children, only owning and enduring Meghan's exploitation. Recently, many reports said that his friends did not want to come to America to visit him because of Meghan. However, I think he doesn't even have any friends left. Once very tight with David Beckham, Prince Harry is now on the receiving end of his passive-aggressive payback, thanks to Meghan Markle. In his new book, House of Beckham, Tom Bower gets into the nitty-gritty of why David Beckham and Harry are no longer mates. In 2018, David and Victoria Beckham took a 22-hour flight to Sydney to attend the Invictus Games at Harry's request, only to be snubbed by their royal friends. Beckhams found themselves alone at Invictus Games Stadium. Meghan ordered Harry, under no circumstances was the footballer to be allowed near them. This harsh move came from a place of jealousy. Meghan was not as famous or wealthy as Victoria Posh Spice Beckham, and Meghan desperately wanted to be. The Beckhams got revenge by not inviting the Sussexes to their son Brooklyn's wedding in Palm Beach, but invited William and Kate, a slap in the face to Meghan, one that Harry's feeling the pain for, having not only lost a relationship with his entire family, but now losing a longtime friend. But Harry still didn't open his eyes and continued like a puppet in Meghan's hands. Well, Harry made his choice, over and over and over. His family and friends had problems with her. Remember the weekend with his friends, and Meghan sulked the entire time. Disapproving of their man jokes? Who cares what Harry loses or what price he pays? He wanted that degenerate woman, and now he has her. They're a perfect pair. Besides, Meghan can't catch a break because she continues to act like a spoilt teen, always stepping on others, always trying to one-up people. If she is truly kind and caring, as some claim she is, she should show that to her husband's family and her own family. Be kind, loving, inclusive, and forgiving. Champion the success of your family members, and don't constantly try to outshine and overshadow them. Be loved for being a leader and supporter, not a braggart. I knew Meghan was delusional and narcissistic, but I didn't think she was that serious. She thought she and Harry would leave the firm, and the firm would be lost without them. They thought they had a successful royal tour, and the royal family was jealous of them. They set down demands, and the Queen said no. They thought, we'll show them, and left and made a disastrous mistake by going on Oprah in the middle of a pandemic, when people were out of work and couldn't pay bills, to complain about how they had to live on their measly millions of dollars that Mommy and Daddy left them. They have made such a spectacle of themselves that William, Catherine, Charles, and Camilla look better and better as time goes on. She emotes narcissism, and people with narcissistic traits are manipulative, vengeful, and impulsive. That cut interview seemed impulsive and one of the most self-serving interviews I've ever read. It reeked of narcissism, and she probably has a narcissistic injury that keeps her from letting go of the British royal family. Tom Bower's book title, Revenge, is spot on. She will continue to give interviews and take digs at the royal family because she's a miserable human, and it doesn't matter if she became the Queen of England. She would still be unhappy and complain. What the imbecilic duo doesn't realize is that it's a double-edged sword they're wielding. With every blow to the royal family, it boomerangs back to them. Good luck finding anyone who wants to pay them millions for their drivel and useless word salads. No one likes being lectured, especially by a know-it-all who knows nothing. To the imbecilic Meghan, who is sensitive about being allegedly bullied while pregnant? Were you being bullied when the faux baby bump was photographed down to your knees? No one is a bigger bully than Meghan, who also added an extra layer of cruel, sadistic, and evil hatred to her bullying. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. The stories are now coming out from people who got a taste of the nasty Meghan, and it's not pretty. Just like her gnarly bunions. I look forward to the new King Charles III doing exactly what he has said. Reduce the number of royals, chop the budget, and downsize. Those actions will endear him to the people who think taxpayers' money should be wisely spent. Downsizing will give the king more reasons to let Meghan and Harry go broke, remain overseas or whatever. They won't be singled out if he follows through with previous intentions of downsizing. Although, I know it will be hard for King Charles, the father, to turn the other way from his son. But the son certainly did not have any trouble turning away and against his father and the Queen and his brother. It is true that they were born to the same mother and raised in the same environment. The worse Harry was, the brighter William became. William marries a beautiful young woman who comes from a loving family with whom she is very close and whose parents he calls Mom and Dad. Their wedding was attended by their friends and families and even residents of Bucklebury, or whatever it's called, where Kate grew up. His wife forges a bond with her new brother-in-law that seems to suggest genuine regard and love for one another. Harry marries a beautiful young woman who comes from a broken and dysfunctional family with whom she has no contact other than her mother. Harry most definitely doesn't call Meghan's father Dad. Who knows what he calls Meghan's mother? Their wedding is attended by some cast members of Suits, several high-profile celebrities, Harry's friends, and one or two of Meghan's acquaintances she has since broken ties. His wife forges no bonds with her new brother-in-law, sister-in-law, nieces and nephews, aunts and uncles. Rather, she tells lies about them and cons Harry into believing they are all a bunch of vicious racists who couldn't give a damn about her mental health issues. That Harry's once beloved sister-in-law is really a mean and hateful and hurtful human being who made his wife cry. She has isolated Harry from his family and destroyed the bonds he had with his cousins, and friends and father and stepmother and nieces and nephews and sister-in-law and brother. It's nice to think he'll come to his senses. But even if he does, will it be too late? He is so besotted by Meghan, he is an entirely new person. He has gone from being fun and kind and loving to being angry and deceitful and pulled around by the nose and vengeful. So don't wonder why Meghan isolated Harry from his friends, even if Meghan doesn't respect her own father. What are Harry's friends? She will leave Harry bewitched. And if she treats her father so badly, don't expect her to treat Harry's family kindly. Especially, the Brits are not stupid, nor do they want a gold-digging spendaholic harpy representing them. Sorry. You can't expect to be a public figure and have privacy, which in Meghan speak is constant adulation without fulfilling your part of the deal. There is no free lunch ever in life. Her extreme jealousy of William and Catherine in particular has been blindingly obvious. What a nasty piece of work she has proved to be. Then there are the highly questionable children whose non-visibility is very suspicious. Well, that's all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching our video. And I want to know what you think about these issues. Please express your opinion in the comments below. Hope you will always be cheerful and happy. Don't forget to support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos!